Eala overcomes injury scare, gets rest day before round of 16 at Philippine Women's Open. It took nearly 2 hours after the final point for Eala to finally face the media for the traditional media interview, a delay that reflected not just protocol, but the physical toll of a match that tested her resolve. The 20-year-old Filipina star battled through a right thigh injury scare to post a commanding 6-1, 6-2 victory over Russian qualifier Elena Kharieva on Monday night in the opening round of the inaugural Philippine Women's Open at the Rizal Memorial Tennis Center. Eala was in full control early, but momentum briefly shifted in the second set when she felt a sharp discomfort in her thigh while trailing 1-2. After requesting a medical timeout, the world number 49 returned with renewed focus and closed out the match by winning 5 straight games. "I just felt some discomfort, so I'll take a day to see how it responds," Eala said after undergoing therapy to ease the thigh pain she endured during her 76-minute match against Kharieva. With no scheduled match on Tuesday, Eala will enjoy a much-needed rest day before her round of 16 showdown against the winner of the clash between Colombia's Camila Osorio and Japan's Sakura Hosogi. The win also marked a small measure of redemption. Eala had previously lost to Kharieva in 2020, but this time she dictated the pace, capitalizing on the faster hardcourt and the energy of a raucous home crowd. "I played well today. I was able to maintain my level," she added. Eala sealed the contest in emphatic fashion, holding serve in the 8th game of the second set and racing to triple match point at 40-0 with 2 clean down-the-line passing shots. Compatriots fall. Southeast Asian Games silver medalist Manankaya Sawanki powered past Filipina Tini Almaitis, 6-4, 6-0, while Ukraine's Yulia Starodutseva defeated Thailand's Pingtarn Plipuek, 6-0, 6-4. In doubles, Argentina's Nicole Huergo and Latvia's Darija Seministija beat local pair K and Emina and Justine Meneja, 6-2, 6-2. Yu Yunli and Sarah Saito dominated Filipinas' Angeline Alcala and Jelida Pena, 6-0, 6-1. Japan's Mai Hantana overwhelmed Elizabeth Abarque, 6-0, 6-0, while Thailand's Lanlana Teraridi outlasted Simona Waltert, 6-2, 3-6, 6-2. Cho Isuan and Eat Sen Cho survived Solana Sierra and Zhu Lin, 6-2, 3-6, 10-4, as Camila Osorio eliminated Sakura Hosogi, 6-4, 6-3. Uzbekistan's Polina Kudermetova closed the night with a 6-3, 7-5 victory over Japan's Miho Kuramochi in an 88-minute battle. Alexandra Eala stood near the baseline, racket resting against her thigh, her face tight with something that wasn't fatigue alone. It was the kind of pause that makes a crowd fall quiet, the kind that carries memories of what an injury can steal from an athlete. But just as quickly as the worry arrived, so did the resolve. Eala took a deep breath, nodded to her team, and carried on. That moment, fleeting yet heavy, became the defining snapshot of her journey so far at the Philippine Women's Open. A scare, not a stop. The injury scare surfaced during a tense second-round encounter, when Eala briefly required medical attention after an awkward movement in a long rally. It wasn't dramatic. There was no collapse, no immediate exit. But in a sport where careers can pivot on a single misstep, even a minor concern sends ripples through the stands. Eala, however, refused to let uncertainty dictate her story. She adjusted. Shortened points when necessary. Trusted her instincts. And when the final ball was struck, it was her name on the winning side of the scoreboard. The match ended not with relief, but with quiet affirmation. She was still standing, still fighting, still very much in the tournament. The importance of a pause. Tournaments rarely offer kindness in the form of time. Matches come fast, bodies recover slowly, and momentum rarely waits. Yet the draw handed Eala something invaluable, a rest day before the round of 16. In elite tennis, rest is not idleness, it is strategy. The day off allows her team to assess the scare properly, to treat, tape, stretch, and stabilize. It gives her body the chance to reset and her mind the freedom to breathe. For a young player balancing ambition with longevity, this pause could be as important as any practice session. Sometimes the smartest move in sport is knowing when to stop pushing and start preserving. Home soil, heavier emotions. Playing in the Philippines carries a different weight for Eala. Every match is personal. Every point is followed by cheers that feel closer, louder, more invested. The crowd doesn't just watch, they hope, they believe, they carry her journey as their own. That emotional energy can lift a player. It can also demand more. Overcoming an injury scare in front of a home crowd adds a layer of complexity. There is the instinct to reassure, to prove resilience, to show strength. Eala managed that balance with maturity beyond her years, acknowledging the moment without letting it define her performance. Growth beyond the scoreline. This week at the Philippine Women's Open has not just been about advancing rounds. It has been about adaptation. Eala's game has evolved noticeably. Her court coverage remains fluid, but her shot selection shows restraint. She has trusted her defense when necessary, chosen aggression wisely, and managed pressure with a calm that suggests growing comfort at this level. The injury scare tested something deeper than her physical readiness. It tested her composure. She passed. Looking ahead to the round of 16. As the round of 16 approaches, the narrative shifts from survival to readiness. The rest day offers a chance to fine-tune movement, regain full confidence in her body, and prepare tactically for the next challenge. Her opponent will not offer sympathy. Tennis never does. But Eala will step back onto court knowing she has already navigated adversity once this week, and emerged stronger for it. There is a quiet confidence that comes from pushing through uncertainty and finding stability on the other side. It's the kind that doesn't announce itself loudly, but settles into a player's posture, her footwork, her decisions under pressure. A lesson in resilience. Injury scares often arrive uninvited, threatening to derail momentum. What defines a competitor is not the absence of those moments, but the response to them. Eala's response was measured, brave, and smart. She didn't panic. She didn't ignore caution. She trusted her team, listened to her body, and took the opportunity to recover when it presented itself. In doing so, she sent a quiet message, not just to her opponents, but to herself. She belongs here. She can handle this. Final thought. The Philippine Women's Open continues, and with it, Eala's journey. The rest day may not make headlines, but its impact could ripple through the remainder of her campaign. Sometimes, progress in tennis isn't marked by winners or trophies, but by moments when a player learns how to protect her future without sacrificing her present. Alexandra Eala did just that. And as she prepares for the round of 16, she does so not only healed, but wiser, ready once more to step into the fight on her terms. Tennis Philippines.